Good morning, internets. It is a chilly but pretty day here in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm on my way to work, and let's just get to it. A quick word to everybody who participated on yesterday's video. Thank you to everybody, and yes, I do mean absolutely everybody. Thank you to all of my regular viewers who were on there telling me their thoughts and engaging in thoughtful conversation, and you know, not everybody agreed with me, but that was cool. That was all right. And also thank you to all the haters that showed up to completely prove my point for me. And I mean, you guys did not disappoint. You completely met all expectations that me and pretty much everybody else had for you. So I hope you're all feeling much better now. Hope everybody's having a better day. Now we're going to talk about car stuff. So this one has been requested multiple times. We're going to talk about the Rivian. Yes, the Rivian. All right, guys. So while I was out of vlogger world dealing with family stuff, many things have changed in the world of auto manufacturing, and a lot of that has to do with EVs. There has been so many new EVs announced, and now we have a new American-made, you know, from the ground up company that makes nothing but electric cars, a la Tesla, only not Tesla. This is Rivian. Rivian has developed what they're calling the skateboard platform, which is absolutely fantastic. And when you see it all taken apart, it is just it's a frame with independent suspension and independent motors on each wheel, and this, you know, massively reinforced battery pack that has either 2100 individual little cells, like exactly what's in your vape battery if you're one of the cool kids who vapes. But though it's that style of battery, there's 2100 of them in there, all lined up, giving this thing an amazing range of 400 miles. 400 miles. Okay, so that's better than Tesla. And they make two of them on the same platform. They make the R1S, which is the SUV, and the R1T, which is the pickup truck. And they are both fan-freaking-tastic. 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Guys, that's not just fast for a truck. That's not just fast for a sports car. Hell, it's not even fast for a supercar. Those are hypercar numbers in a truck, in a pickup truck, y'all. Oh my God, how cool is that? That's so cool. Coolest thing ever. And I love that they're building both vehicles on the same platform. It's going to keep their manufacturing costs down. And they can focus on customization. And it's beautiful what they've come up with. The design is very, very functional. Both of them are designed to get dirty, but the interiors are absolutely beautiful, gorgeously appointed. There's no carpet on the inside of a Rivian. There are there's rubber floor mats, and there's hard non-porous surfaces which you can, you know, effectively hose out. Because it is electric and it's not an ice car that needs to be breathing. In order to take it through streams and stuff, it can go, you know, all the way up to the top of the bottom of the window, essentially. And the only reason it can't go any further than that is because you run into buoyancy issues where there's so much airspace in the cabin that that the vehicle floats and can't have traction on the bottom anymore. But like, that's the only thing limiting it. If you weight it down more, you could pretty much submerge the thing because it's a completely closed system. This thing is so freaking cool, and I no longer, and this is going to pain me to say because they make them in Nevada, but I no longer have my sights set on a Tesla. After really checking out the Rivian and seeing what they had to offer, it's for the same money, or for better money in many cases, since, you know, the Model X around here still, I mean, it's very difficult to find one in, you know, for less than $100,000. Now the 400 mile range option, now this does come with a pretty hefty price tag. This is $90,000. They are saying that they will offer one with less range at a price point of 70. Okay, so they're not all going to do 400 miles range, but the fact that they have a model that will is pretty incredible to me. 0 to 100 in less than 7 seconds. Less than 7 seconds. You can take your Rivian pickup truck, loaded down with fishing and hunting gear, to the street races. Now, I don't recommend that you do this, but you could, and you could be, you know, breaking off Mustangs and Camaros all night long. And I think that's hilarious. I think that's amazing. too funny. Let's see here. Squirrel. Yeah, I stopped talking when I changed lanes. I'm fine with it. It's all good. This thing, the Rivian, is also an immensely powerful vehicle. They're saying this thing is going to turn out 750 horsepower. 750! 700, like, dudes, that's Hellcat numbers. Seriously. That's amazing. And then, on top of that, well, we know that electric cars make more torque than anything, and torque is very important to a pickup truck. It's extremely important in an SUV. Whenever you're doing off-roading stuff, it's all about the torques. And, oh my God, squirrel! I wish I was the kind of person who would grab the camera and aim it around, but I don't do that when I'm driving. But I am passing a big, giant Hitachi backhoe. You guys can't see it. Oh, it's so cool! I want to play with one so bad! I see large equipment, I just want to play with it! Or take it apart! Alright, sorry, I'm back. As far as the torque of this thing, 10,325 foot-pounds of torque! What even is that? It can tow the world. It can tow anything. And, like, when you look at these things, there's so much storage space, not only in the SUV, because, of course, I mean, the whole thing is storage space, but there's storage space in the truck. It has a frunk, where where you would ordinarily be used to seeing the motor in your F-150. There's closed gasketed trunk space right there. There's trunk space under the deck of the bed of the truck. There's a gear tunnel going through the back seat all the way across where you could put, your fishing poles, your snowboard, your skis. If you're in Nevada, probably guns and lots of them because this is Nevada. And to people who would say, like, oh, you're never going to replace the regular pickup truck, the American pickup truck is not electric. Well, why the hell not? If it makes more horsepower, it's faster, it makes more torque, and when you take it hunting, it's quiet. You don't have to go rolling coal through the environment, scaring away all the game, if that's what you're there to do. I mean, it's just, it's wonderful. It's wonderful, and it's gorgeous, and I want one. I do. I want one very badly. These EVs that are coming out are getting cooler and cooler all the time, and I will be forever grateful to Tesla and Elon Musk for setting the stage and proving that people wanted electric cars. Because, forever we had Ford and Chevy saying, like, okay, we're not going to make them because nobody wants them. Nobody will buy an electric car. And Tesla's like, okay, hold my beer and watch this. And the most popular selling car, American-made car, is the Model 3. Look that up. I'm blown away by it too. I'm completely freaked out by it. It's staggering to me, and I like EVs. I'm in an EV right now, have a whole EV channel, love electric cars, believe in electric cars. I am still staggered that the most popular selling American-made car right now is the Model 3. That's amazing. People do want EVs. People do need EVs. The only thing I'm worried about is our infrastructure. I live in Las Vegas, so I only have like 99.999% of the time, the infrastructure that I'm looking at is the Las Vegas infrastructure. We've got over 2 million people here. This is turning into quite the tech city. And the nickname, the states have nicknames. You have an official state nickname where you live. The California is the Golden State, and Florida is the Sunshine State, and Nevada has always been the Silver State because of our silver deposits and silver mining, which is the reason we became a state to begin with during the Civil War. I'll give you a history lesson later, but essentially, good old Abe Lincoln needed our silver to win the war and made us a state. So that's how we became a state. We have been the Silver State ever since. Things are changing. The Comstock load was a long, long time ago, folks, and I don't think we're going to be the Silver State much longer. This is absolutely the Cyber State. Making electric cars here, tech companies are moving here, Amazon tries out all its tech here, and Google's building campuses, guys. It's changing. So when all these technological changes come, I expect the infrastructure in Las Vegas to get better. I see Teslas all day long up and down the freeway. Well, and I've seen Nissan Leafs. I see a lot of Volts. I see a lot of Bolts. I see a lot of electric cars. But when you go to charge someplace, there's usually between 1, maybe 4 charging spots maximum in most places, and they hide them in the back. Like they're embarrassed. Like, don't park your electric car up here. They're in the back of the casino. They're in the back of the shopping mall. They're tucked away on some lonely corner. Now, part of that has to be the difficulty of installing, level 2 charging like that. They got to go to where the power is. But part of it is just that they don't care. They don't want to be able to say on their website, yes, we have EV charging, whatever. And that's it. Like, they don't care about EV users. And I think that's sad. So things are changing, and I'm excited for it. And, the Rivian is going to be made here in America, out in the Midwest. I think it is, please correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong about this, guys. I'm pretty sure the Rivian is going to be manufactured in Illinois, a couple miles south of Chicago. Let me know if I got that wrong, because I'm very unfamiliar with the middle of the United States, and I will feel bad if I confuse any of the states. But anyway, this thing's going to be available in late 2020, and I am so excited to see them on the road. I know, just like everything else, just like every other car, one of the first places you're likely to see one on the road is going to be here in Las Vegas, because Car Town, because this is where the money is at, because it's not completely unheard of for me to go to work and on my morning commute see not one but 2 P1s. They're floating around this valley, and they're on the same commute as me, and every once in a while the guy that owns, I've never seen them both on the road at the same time, maybe the same guy owns them both, but there is a purple one which rocks my face off, and there is also like this gold one with matching gold wheels, and it's not gold, it's not a wrap, it's like in the paint, it's like it's a description of the tone of the color that it's not necessarily, you got to clarify these days, because people wrap them and they gold leaf them, and they do all kinds. But anyway, it's just like golden toned P1 with matching gold wheels. It's just so good. And you know what I mean? So like, you see that on the road here, like on a Wednesday. We got Maseratis like you got Camrys. We're just surrounded by the cars here. I know this is going to be one of the first places we're going to see one. And this is the land of the mall crawler. Like, it really is. You see a lot of tricked out SUVs and Range Rovers and all kinds of stuff that have never gotten dirty, have never seen. Like, they all live out in Summerlin out here, and they spend all their time going right over there to IKEA. So it's like, it's going to be a popular choice out here. The fashionable money-having soccer moms, I'm sure, are going to be all over it, because it's going to be the next cool thing to have. Right now, the cool SUV to have for the environmentally conscious and the terminally hip is the Model X. And there is nothing wrong with the Model X. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's comfortable. It's fancy. It has those fabulous doors, the wing doors that go up on the sides, and it's just, there's nothing wrong with the Model X. It's just not going to be the new kid on the block anymore. People are going to want the new thing, and I'm predicting that's going to be the Rivian. It's got looks and styling very similar to Land Rover, and I get why they did that, because that's a very successful SUV that they have out right now. The R1S, man, I love it. There's 3 rows of seating and so much leg room, and the seats all fold down, they fold up, there's infinite different combinations in there. The dash is gorgeous. They use a lot of real natural materials. There's real wood used throughout. There's a panoramic glass roof. It starts here and it goes all the way back. It's in 2 pieces, but it goes all the way back. It's all glass and just beautiful. And it's a photovoltaic tint, so you can actually dial up how tinted you want it. That's crazy. That's so amazing. There's a little dial, so I can decide that I need it completely clear because it's a beautiful night and I want to see the stars, or I could dial it up to all the way, like, as opaque as possible. I just want a little bit of light through, but I don't want all the sunshine and I don't want all the heat, because it's Las Vegas and it's 121 degrees outside and it's stupid out here. You can just dial it for that. That's amazing. How do you not want that? I want that. That's so cool. Ugh, so awesome. So that's the Rivian. It's coming. It's just freaking amazing. When you're done watching this video, please go on YouTube and just search Rivian and go see what you see on it, because there's some really great videos out there that are, admittedly, not gonna lie, much better than mine. I'm just a commuter and I'm talking, but there are people who will show you, and Someday I hope they have the ability to show. And on that same line, one of the biggest requests that I've had lately is do more reviews of cars. We liked it when you went to the Chevy dealership, and we liked it when you reviewed cars. Do more reviews of people's EVs. I would love to. I would love to. I would love to. And I will reach out to dealerships and see if anybody will let me. However, I am much more likely to be able to do that with individual consumers coming and meeting me and letting me review their cars. So here's what I'm going to put out to you guys. If you are in Las Vegas, or if you find yourself in Las Vegas at some point and you would like to meet me for coffee, and we can have coffee, and then I can put my little camera up in your car and we could do a review together, I would love to review your car. Particularly interested in EVs and hybrids. So if anybody would like to let me review their car and drive around with them and have some fun, that would be absolutely fantabulous. Please reach out to me in the comments down below. I'll shoot you my email, and that'll be that. In the meantime, I am stuck in the vault because, well, you know, I'm not incredibly popular and don't have a lot of friends. And the friends I do have, I am the only one who drives an EV. And I'm right behind a Model X right now. That's amazing. Oh, and it's white, and it's lovely. And when I did want a Model X, and I still kind of do, it's a white one that I would want. I think they put a good shade of white on those. But yes, if you're in Las Vegas and you'd like to let me review your Tesla, or your Leaf, or your Ford Fusion Hybrid, or just about anything that has a new way of propulsion, I would be very, very happy to meet you and to also review your car and to check it out. I think that would not only allow me to get to know more viewers and get to know more cars, but I think that it'd let all of us know more cars and we get to see some more great stuff. Plus, I like meeting cool people and I like talking about cars. So I believe that this serves all of my needs. With that said, guys, I'm pulling up to the magazine right now. This is the construction site that would not end. Oh my goodness. It goes on and on and on, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and I guess that's what happens with construction. But they keep expanding out into the road. Goodness. There's all this heavy equipment operating next door to where I work, and every once in a while I come outside to get air. But what I'm really doing is there's crane operators doing stuff, and there's backhoes doing stuff, and there's stuff happening, and I want to see all the stuff. Also, if you are in or around or near Las Vegas and you have access to large equipment that you would like to let me play with, I really want to operate a bulldozer, and I really want to operate a backhoe, and I really want to play with a crane. And those are things that no one will let me do. And I don't blame them. But it is for to be sad. Because I want to play with all the... Look at, there's a big crane out there right now. Look at it. Can you see it? So cool. So cool. All right, guys. That does it for me. I'm at work. I'm going to go in here. I got to get my office clean. Because this weird thing has happened where my office looks like it's my office. So I should probably clean it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing right over here. Here's some other things I think you'll enjoy right down here. My name is Katherine. This is EVs of Nevada. Please remember to like, subscribe, and smile! It's time to go to work!